Hi everyone, welcome back. So this time we're going to be jumping into the challenge. Okay, most of these have will have something like a final challenge example for you to try. They're meant to be harder. In this case, it's just telling you to do a whole lot of stuff. So let's try it out. So I say, below I want you to add together the float variables and save their sum in a variable called float sum. Okay? So the variable is called float sum, and it equals all the float variables added together. So which ones are float variables? Well, anything with the decimal, so variable 1, variable 4, and variable 5. Var 1 plus var 4 plus var 5. Okay. So far, so good. And then I'm going to subtract all of the integer variables from 100. So 100 minus integer 1, integer 2, so forth, so on. I'm going to set that to a variable called int diff. Okay, int underscore diff is equal to 100 minus which of these variables are integers? Well, variable 2 and variable 3 and variable 6. Everything left. Variable 2 minus variable 3 minus variable 6. Okay, and that works. I could have also written this as int diff is equal to 100 minus variable 2 plus variable 3 plus variable 6. Python knows what those parentheses are doing, but it does not know implicit multiplication or division, just like in Excel. You have to make sure that you're writing out the multiplication and division signs. So that should be the same thing. And you know what? Let's just check ourselves. Okay, print int diff, and I'm going to print it again after doing it differently. So if I'm doing the right good job, it should come up with the same number. Let's see. 33 and 33. Okay, it worked. Okay, then we're going to divide float sum by int diff and round it to 3 decimal places. We're going to store that final value in a variable called final answer. Now, storing is a good word for this because that's what you're doing with variables. You're storing some number, some function, some text in that name. And then Python looks at that name and goes and finds what you stored. Okay, so final answer is going to be equal to, and I'm rounding something, right? I'm rounding it to 3 decimal places, so round. And what am I rounding? I'm rounding, we're taking float sum, and we're dividing it by int diff, okay? And that's to 3 decimal places. So you can do math inside of your functions if you want to. It will evaluate this and then it'll send it to the round function. Now if I run this, it did it, but as you can see, nothing printed out because I didn't tell you, or I didn't tell it to print out. So if I want to see the number, I gotta print it out. Print out final answer. 10.465. Hopefully that's correct. I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong. I could have. And it says my sum is not correct. Where did I go wrong? Variable 1 plus variable 4 plus variable 5. That looks good. That's good. It looks like I accidentally typed a number in here at some point. I believe that was supposed to be a 23. I'm actually 100% certain. Let's run it again. Well, that's done on you. We did it correctly, but I accidentally messed up on my little checking thing. So that'll be updated by the time you get to it. For now, I hope this helped you. You've seen how to do it. We did nothing wrong. It's just I misprogrammed my checking thing. It's a lot harder to make that than it is to actually solve this. Okay, with that, we're done with number variables for the moment. It's going to be here forever. And next time we're going to learn about strings, which are text. So I'll see all of you next time. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll learn some more Python. Goodbye.